Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Doctor Doom. Spot picked up Doctor Doom as well as the other Marvel Legends from Big Bad Toy Store. Unfortunately, these were lines that Spot was not able to find local retail, so Spot picked them up there. I'm going to provide all the information down below, so if you want to order them yourself from Big Bad Toy Store, click the link down below. This seems to be another figure that was re-released. From the looks of it, it looks like it's the exact same Doctor Doom that was released in a very heavy Fantastic Four line. And Spots reviewed him a long time ago. Unfortunately, I don't have that figure anymore, so perhaps it's worked itself out that they re-released this figure. Again, from the looks of it, it looks like they reused a lot of the components, if not, the entire figure was re-released. A nice picture of Doctor Doom up the top corner there. And on the back of the package, Doctor Doom, a diabolical dictator, Doctor Doom plots to take his place as ruler of the world. Collect all 6 figures. You can also get U.S. Agent, Marvel Knights, Punisher, and Blade, Iron Man, Doctor Doom, Deadpool, and X-Mutants Mystique, and another character, which Spot still cannot recall from the top of his mind the name of the character, but I'm sure you guys will tell me down below. Go to marvelkids.com as well if you want to follow along some Marvel goodness. What I am going to do is take a break. I'm going to get this opened up. When we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Marvel Legends Doctor Doom. Definitely more to come. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. With Doctor Doom, you get yourself the same display base as the other 6, or technically, if you want to count the variants as well, the other characters from this line of Marvel Legends. Moving that aside, the one other accessory that comes with Doctor Doom is his side pistol. Right there. You may or may not see it. No, you may not. Hold on a second. Let me just put that down. Let's zoom in. Give you an idea of what the pistol looks like. It's nice detail on the pistol, and from memory serves me, it looks like it's the exact same pistol that came with the original release of this Doctor Doom. With that same Doctor Doom, he also does come with a holster that you can open up. He's got like a little flap here. You lift up, and then you can put his handgun into his holster, just like so. Now, it does seem as if this is the exact same Doctor Doom. I really wish I had that Doctor Doom figure. I had that figure, and I just had a pile of Marvel Legends figures I believe I just ended up selling. Doctor Doom, I kind of kicked myself afterwards. Ironically enough, Spot kicked himself afterwards for getting rid of that Doctor Doom. So, he's been re-released. And from what I can tell, it looks like it's the exact same figure. The only thing that I can tell looks different is I think they've made the overall cloak and paint just a little bit darker than what it was on the initial figure. If not, I'm certain that he had the same paint on the metallic paint on his arms as well as his face, and also down below on his legs. It's disappointing that Spot got rid of that figure because this was one example of a Marvel Legend that I think Hasbro did better than Toy Biz. Some people really prefer the Toy Biz Doctor Doom over the Hasbro one. I kind of am the reversed. I really like the sculpt on the cloak. I like the way that the cape is sculpted as well on the back there. It's just overall a really nice figure. Its one problem is just this cape. I mean, the cloak itself comes off and on very easily. If there was a way to kind of peg it into place more so, I think I would have enjoyed that, but it comes off. You can take the whole cloak off, just like so. And yes, his plate does come off. Spot really should go back and double check on his initial review. The plate did come off, but I don't think it had this face. Or if it did have this face, it wasn't as painted as it is now. Speaking of paint, Spot's got a little bit of silver paint on his lower face. Can you see it right by his mouth there? my guess is coming off from the interior of his mask. Probably worn away, or maybe it was wet or something like that and got some of that paint on his face. It seems like his details are just kind of glossed over on his face. Some scarring and other things that probably could have shown up really nicely. Perhaps this slicker paint that they put over top, some of the details really get lost. But a nice, good look on Doctor Doom. Though, I mean, really anybody, I'm sure, is probably going to have him with the dome, with the faceplate on. Nobody's likely going to have him without the faceplate. I'll leave the cloak off because it's probably easier to talk about the figure and his articulation without having to rely on the the cloak being in the way. Overall, I like him. I liked the original Doctor Doom quite a bit, and it just, see what it is. You get rid of something and you kind of think to yourself, why did I get rid of it? Universe gives you an opportunity again. But paint is nice. The brown is really nice. Paint's, for the most part, really clean, aside from his face itself. He's not as clunky either. I don't know if that's a good word to use for Doctor Doom, but he's not as clunky as the original Toy Biz figure it was either. Articulation would be the same. So he does have a hinge in the head, hinge ball joint. The head does rotate left and right, up and down. The arms are on that same hinge. They rotate out. A little stiff, as you heard the clicking going on there. Rotates back and forth. He does have a bend and swivel in the elbow. Swivel, not really so much in the hand, because it's one glove piece that he's got here, but it swivels in the glove. So, I mean, you can still have Doctor Doom craving world power. Oh, he wants it so bad. He has the upper torso ball joint, so it rotates up and down, left and right. He has also a swivel in the waist, which is also a nice touch. So you can also have him dictating to his minions. Legs go forward, back, out. And you know what? The fact that this is, as far as I know, still this older Doctor Doom figure, he has a lot more articulation than some of the other Marvel Legends in this line. Like Iron Man, Deadpool also had this issue. Mystique also had this issue. But Doctor Doom's legs have no issue moving out, forward, back. He does have a single bend in the knee and a hinge and rotation in the foot. Again, normally Spot would say, well, I wish for the fact that it's not that old of a figure, why would they re-release Doctor Doom again? But you know what? It worked itself out for me because I kicked myself the first time to get rid of this figure, that having it back again is a nice touch. If you already have this Doctor Doom, I don't know if it's debatable as to whether I could say, well, it's worth picking up. Paint-wise, he could have, again, vary slightly than what he did with the initial release. I'm not concerned, but I am curious as to why Hasbro just released Deadpool. Okay, he was a repaint. He wasn't the blue costumed, or the red costume that was packaged with War. I forget his name. I don't know. It'll come to me. Spot's brain. I think Spot needs some sleep. But we got really, two re-releases, and then one repaint, if you count the U.S. agent. I'm pretty sure he was repainted from an existing Captain America. But Doctor Doom just seems like just a straight-out re-release. Good or bad. Good because it's a great figure, but if you already have the figure, it's probably not worth picking up. I keep wanting to say Warhawk. That's not his name, though. Doctor Doom, I like the original release of this figure. I really like this figure still. I'm going to give Doctor Doom an 8.5. In fact, you know what? I'm going to give the Doctor here a 9. He's still my favorite Doctor Doom version of a figure. And you know what? He still, for me, is a better figure than Toy Biz's version originally released. Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look, really technically, at the last figure from the Marvel Legends line from Hasbro. We're having a look today at Doctor Doom. Thanks for watching, guys. And certainly stay tuned, Spots. Even though he's finished this review of Marvel Legends, there will be a lot more Marvel Legends heading your way. Thanks for watching. See you next time.